morning, everybody, and welcome in. Do you have to count in my ear to get focused?
Hey guys.
Wait, let me tell y'all. I was everywhere this weekend, and let me tell you, I have my journal page full of YouTube people. Now, I'm gonna start out. I don't know who I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start out with.
Start out with Eddie.
Uh,
Ask him how his weekend went.
I know his weekend was sending funny stuff, and Eddie, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Eddie says something, he said it in the chat, and then he said it to Jeremy. He tells Jeremy when Jeremy is doing something or having to do something, blink twice if you're in trouble.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, that was so funny. It's so funny that Jeremy said it last night, while we were getting ready to go to bed. He said, blink twice if I'm in trouble. And I told him, I said, but Eddie can't see you.
There's a drawback to that.
Yes. But starting out with PK Adventures, their live was good. Their first
Great live.
Yes. And it was so great. It was like us. We're in different places, and you got to see them in their habitat. And it was cute, and it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Cruise Nuts, he put out another drone footage of the Margaritaville. He put out it was just awesome. I just can't say. Then let me tell you this. Lucia, how you pronounce her name?
Lucia.
And Glenn. I watched them, and I'm gonna say this again because I don't know if they're in the chat. They played. She plays the piano, and they were singing "All in the Family," and man, that was good. I wish I could have chimed in with them.
Mm-hmm.
Then, oh my God, this was adult XXX, but it was good. I like.
You watching flicks this weekend?
I don't want to talk to you. Wait.
It's not Friday night yet.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Danny Griswold. I'm telling you.
Oh, Danny had everybody going.
I know. And then I would be saying, okay, what's the answer?
Mm-hmm.
Eric B was on there. Captain Billy J
was on there too.
Amy was on there. And they were asking some questions, and I was waiting. Yep. What is Captain gonna say? And then Captain looked good, didn't he? He had that blue suit on. Mm-hmm. Oh man, he dressed up for that show.
Yeah, he did.
But Eric B, he was like really reserved because of the questions that were being asked.
I didn't expect those kind of questions to be asked.
Oh, but it was funny. It was so good. If y'all haven't seen Griswold Family Vacay, you might have to put, filter it and put the channel, when you filter it, click channel, because of the movie Griswold came up. All the movies. But you'll get to it. Let me tell you another one. Oh, Eric B and Captain. Oh my God. Captain looked good though. Okay. I shared a lot. Now I'm sharing a lot of creators. If I watch your stuff, this is my new thing this weekend. If I watch your stuff, I share it out. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you got. If you got 20,000, I'm still sharing them out. But that's what I'm doing. Don't forget about don't forget. I only knew two group cruises. Oh, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
I only know about 2 group cruises. No, I know about 3. Kurt and Marsha are having a group cruise, and I don't know when it is. So can't remember. The Rock and Roll group cruise and Across the Waves group cruise. And Eddie's group cruise, but it's sold out. The only thing you can get is it's sold out. I don't think you can get anything if you're getting more than 3 or 4 people in the room. You can't. If you're getting 4 people, you can't get them in the room. So because we tried to get Elijah on the cruise, and we don't want to move our cruise category. So it is what it is. But I was a busy bee this weekend. Busy, I tell you. And I didn't just watch you guys, because I do watch every knitting and homestead that I'm involved with. I watch them as well, and I share them out. Let's see what else. Oh, listen. Would you rather me wait, Eddie thinks I'm gonna say be off, but I'm not gonna say that this morning. I'm thinking about starting a knitting channel, because I have a lot of knitting people following me, and I'm thinking about doing that as the second channel. So let me know.
Eddie, look at me.
He don't need help.
This is one of those moments. Twice.
Wait. And then Controversial Cruising. I watched him this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I watched everybody, I watched a lot of y'all this weekend. Y'all had me busy, so busy. I was writing y'all down, I said, I better write this down, so I won't forget on Monday, because they had some good stuff, controversial, hey, him and Bill doing coffee time on Margaritaville.
Speaking of coffee, let's get this show kicked off right. It is Monday morning, and this clip is brought to you by Ryan from PK Adventure Travels.
Hello, Go Live Together crew. I've noticed Scott has taken care of your need for fresh fruit in the morning. I'm going to take care of your need for coffee. Have a good morning show.
So Go Live Together crew, I know you are always asking for donations of fresh fruit for the morning show. So I got something for you guys. We got some fresh fruit for you guys. Here's a donation of some fresh fruit for the Go Live Together crew.
Thank you.
All right,
both.
now that we got breakfast underway, let's get this show started. Good morning and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team. I am Jeremy. This is Cheryl. And right on side of us is Yo, Brooklyn in the house, Eddie Lugo Studios. Good morning and welcome in #Team Replay. If you are here for that reason, please indicate in the comments section by typing in #replay. But for those of you that are here right now, good morning and welcome in Scott Smith, who is driving and listening.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Next up is Cruise Nuts in the chat. Hello. Good morning, Pineapple Squad.
Nuts.
Yes, these nuts in the house. And PK Adventure Travel says, good morning, listening and working today from wet Tampa, but it's all good because we need the rain. Yep. Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Hello. Good morning. And for our Canada people, Mike and Rihanna's Adventures is first up with good morning, everyone, and happy Canada Day. Hear from your favorite Canadians. That's right.
Happy Canadian Day.
Yes. And Canadian Family Life also made it in. I know that you guys got your celebrations well underway. What are some favorite snacks that you guys like to make on Canada Day? I know here for Independence Day, what we do normally is like nachos or things that a lot of people can come through and eat, like barbecue or whatever. What do you guys do? What are some traditional Canada Day foods that you guys like to enjoy in big groups, like chicken wings, pizza, barbecue? Let us know. what you guys do for traditionally on Canada Day. We would love to know. Cruising is fun anytime has made it into the chat. Hey, babe.
Hey,
What's up?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that dog will hunt. And she says, good morning. It's going to be a great day. Controversial Cruising has made it in. Hello. Welcome in. And Cruising with Keith has made it in. Hello.
Oh, I watched Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Keith told us about a man going over. Did I not write that down? Yeah. He told us about a man going overboard. And he also talked about ship. It was a ship thing, and it was very important. So if you missed the cruise news that he gave, go back over there to Cruising is with Keith, because I can't remember what he wrote. I wrote that down.
Life with Tanisha RN has made it in with the list of the day. First of all, thank you for this list. We always appreciate you coming in. And good morning. She says it's National Ginger Snap Day.
We're going to go get some today because I love them.
National Creative Ice Cream Flavors Day. National U.S. Postage Stamp Day. And National Postal Worker Day. Happy July 1st. And yes, June is finally over.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. We are less than 120 days from our cruise, and we are ever so excited.
Yes, and that's why I'm so excited,
Mm-hmm.
because it's almost time to get on the Paradise and see Eddie and Alice again, and
That's right.
meet Kathy Mills and some more people, because I don't know who's going to be on there.
I know.
Kathy Mills.
Ahoy there, Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Hello.
I look at you
Welcome
different
in.
now. I look at you different now, Captain.
Not me.
Since the other
Not
night,
me. Captain always been raunchy to me.
I loved that show.
Mm-hmm.
You guys made me feel like, oh man, I'm a grown up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was real after dark show
I
right there.
I love it.
Z's Gaming and Home Theater Channel. Good morning, content creators. We have a Cat 4 hurricane coming to the Yucatan, Belize, and Cozumel. It's hot here in the great state of
Texas.
That's right, baby. It is hot. Oh my goodness, it is really hot outside. Can't stop walking, but love mowing and cruising has made it in. Good morning. And speaking of which, Kathy Mills has made it in.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Kathy.
Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome in.
I'll meet you in October.
Mm-hmm.
Less than
It's a
120
meeting of the
days.
minds
We
here.
will be in Tampa with you.
Oh my God. Captain Billy J says, I blink twice, multiple times when I'm around Eddie.
Oh, okay. He's in trouble.
He calls us blinking.
I got my knife on his belly here on the side.
Oh my God. No, don't do that. Life with Lucia and Glenn.
Okay.
Good morning.
Okay. It's all in the family.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the oh man.
It was All in the Family.
Yes.
Yep.
The song. Lucia,
theme song.
I love you. I love
Beautiful
you.
voice.
You remind me of myself.
She said, thank you, Cheryl.
I do. Man. And I was so confused, because he's always on Instagram watching you and showing me what you guys are doing.
Yes, you
So,
tried to go to
I
Instagram and
went to
catch your YouTube live.
That's not funny. You should have told
It
me
is.
they were. And so I went to YouTube. I said, where are they at? He said they're on YouTube. I said, why you just didn't tell me that? You saw me trying to find them on Instagram, and I found you, and man, it is unbelievable.
Cruising with Calandra has
Good
made it in.
morning.
Hello. Welcome in. Oh, snap. Look, another Canadian. Happy Canada Day from Cruising on the High Seas.
And travel.
Is Max celebrating today? How would Max celebrate Canada Day?
What did he say? Triple X.
Yeah. That was
It was so funny.
that was a
And you know
raunchy
what?
show there.
It was so funny because I was looking at, and Eric B, he just couldn't come up with no answers.
Right.
And I said, I know he knows some answers. And then he came up with one to one of the other questions, I can't say it because some people might have their kids in the room, but it was so fun.
Right.
You know what? I shared that if you want to know what we're talking about with Captain, Eric B, Amy, and Danny Griswold. I shared it out on my community tab because I wanted everybody to see that show,
Cruising with Keith says, can't wait till Saturday to watch the new Beverly Hills Cop.
I know. And we saw the interview on our news station down here. And the tall guy, he's gotten older looking, but they all sound alike. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, but the guy that was his partner, the tall guy's partner, he's gotten older, and everybody is so excited to see them back together. Everybody's excited. Oh man, we're going.
Cruising on the High Season Travel is $79.98 out of 1,000. Please keep that in mind. He drops his link several times throughout the show, so please go over there and check out Rob's channel. And he has a cruise countdown here, 69 more days. Cruise Nuts has a question for Eddie. What are you eating?
I want some.
I was having unsalted crackers with cheese.
Oh,
I wanted a snack and I couldn't find anything to snack on, so that's what I grabbed.
See, that's what I like, Eddie. I buy cheese squares. I don't take the big block. I should, because we got something to cut it.
I do get the big block and I slice it.
He slices it.
And see, I could do that, but that's kind of cooking. So I can't do that. Wait. Don't cook. I'm so
Cutting is too close to cooking for her. So, yes, Captain Billy J has responded to you. I do look good. Thanks, Cheryl.
You did.
Boom.
I mean, that blue was popping.
It did. Oh, snap. There he is. I spoke him up. Max with Cruising on the High Seas
And travel.
has made it in. Good morning.
Babe, what is it?
And here's the guys. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. Good morning.
And let me tell
Welcome
you,
in.
for us to have called you about your cruise in October,
Mm-hmm.
they have a group cruise. That's another group cruise.
They do. It's a 12-day cruise.
It's a 12-day, and it's going to some perfect ports. And we are considering going. Let me put that down.
Nettie and JT have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. But we'll be bringing
And Max
a kid
has
with us.
Max
Okay.
has a question for Rob. 69 more days till what?
See, here goes Rob talking to himself, you guys.
And now that you have came in green, Rob, here's your hearts.
He needs to replace his passport.
Yep. And Lucia and Glenn says, yes, do it.
Okay.
And let's see. Okay, so Rob has answered Max questions here. 69 more days till I cruise.
See, me and controversial cruising, I'm sure I'm in his mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take Rob to a special place. And
Is it the straight jacket people?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
The ones
good.
you say you're going to pull on me.
I'm gonna call them people on you. You certifiably insane. Walking with Goldie has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful.
Yes.
Y'all please go over there and watch and Walking with Goldie. She's got some good stuff. She stays in Romania.
This is a good would you rather right here. Would you rather celebrate the 4th of July on a cruise or in your hometown?
Hometown.
That's a good question.
I'm thinking on a cruise because people like to shoot guns where I come from.
Because
in a cruise, they're not going to shoot any fireworks. So
They shoot their guns in the sky, and there is a big chance that you're going to get hit by a stray bullet over here, because in Texas somehow everybody thinks it's cool just to be shooting bullets everywhere.
because we're the Wild Wild. We're not the Wild Wild West, but we
Whatever.
consider
Those
us
days
to
are
be
gone.
the
That
Wild
is
Wild.
so stupid.
Well.
You could hurt somebody like that.
yeah, those bullets go up and they come down.
What
They
goes
come
up
down.
must come down. Clearly, they didn't pay attention in school.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Life with Lucia and Glenn says it's all your fault that I watch every one of your lives back to back by popping in and saying hi. So thanks, Cheryl.
You're
Boom.
welcome. But let me tell you, funny is get out, and they sounded like the bunkers,
Mhm.
you know.
Captain Billy J says knitting channel sounds great, but a poking Jeremy or Eddie with knitting needles channel would be even better.
Oh man, I do have some.
Haha. They're not.
Bam.
Yeah, they're not loose.
No,
Boom.
I'm doing the circular thing today.
I got a message for William.
Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. PK Adventure Travel says I need a double batch today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I just have my second one, so I'm good.
Okay. Well, Max is not going on the cruise with Rob. I know he's kind of sad about that. Yep. Oh, okay. Here we go. Canadian Family Life says on Canada Day it's mostly barbecue. Well,
Okay.
that will work right there. What do y'all barbecue? Y'all like ribs and chicken type of people, or are you sausage, dogs, and burgers? Let us know.
And she got.
I want to
a
live
lot of
vicariously through the people who are actually cooking.
stuff. Oh, well, we've been watching a lot of cooking shows.
Watching and cooking is not the same.
Right.
It feels like it.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
I'd be full.
It doesn't. Nope. Oh, Life with Lucia and Glenn says National Wrong Trouser Day too.
Oh yeah, yeah. On any.
Wrong trouser.
Did you just really look to see if I had pants on? I am not Donald Ducking it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't
I
do
am.
that.
I am.
Nice. It's already Friday night.
Wait.
Might as well hang up the mic.
In my house, it's every day is Friday night.
Oh my
Every
goodness.
morning too.
Yes, it's Monday. Monday.
Yep. And Cruising with Keith, fresh cruise news. Icon of the Seas cancels multiple ports due to a
Now, let's not talk
hurricane.
about our stuff, please.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, I got news coming up.
Oh, okay. Well, that dog will hunt right there. Canadian Family Life says my family makes me deviled eggs because I make them so good with my secret recipe. LOL.
Hey, let me tell you,
Mm.
I make devil eggs too.
Yep.
And they also make them on NCL, but
Yep.
at dinner time. And let me tell you, that was my highlight.
Yep.
Dinner, it was deviled eggs and ice cream sundaes.
Mm. Just a yogi doing burpees in his basement has made it in. Happy July, right back at you, Ben. We're
Yes, and
trying to
guess
catch
what?
our sanity here in the morning show.
Uh-huh. He had several live shows, and one of your live shows, I
Uh-huh.
couldn't write on it. Tell him there was nowhere for
Yeah,
me.
there was no comment box or
There was
no
no- to let you know, I
live
was-
stream, nothing. We couldn't write
We couldn't write
anything
anything It was just
during your
nothing.
live. We went and checked other people's lives. We could type in a comment
Yeah.
or a live chat, but we couldn't on yours.
Yeah,
And that was insane. I think you may have disabled comments or live chats during that show. I don't know what happened, but it was on one of your vertical lives, not your
yeah,
horizontal
it
lives.
was like one of these.
Yeah. Walking with Goldie says, thank you, lovely people, for praying. My daughter's Romanian written exam went well. Tomorrow is mathematics.
Great.
That'll work.
Mathematics. Ugh.
Yes, math.
I love that.
Oh, okay. Captain Billy J says, I should be looked at in a different light. A spotlight. That's right. You shine
Yes.
all by
When
yourself,
it was something,
Captain.
when they say famous or whatever, you know, he
Mhm.
would raise his hand. I mean, it was just, y'all. I say on my community, or just go search.
Mhm.
You will see what we're talking about. It was a real live adult show. And I don't be in so many adult shows because I don't know where to go. Beach Please is sort of an adult show.
It's
but
edgy. Yeah.
yeah, theirs is edgy. Danny's is all the way in. And I loved it. It was like, I'm a grown up.
Kathy Mills says, looking forward to it, Cheryl.
Yes.
So you're gonna have an edgy knitting channel? Is that what you're alluding to?
They told me, Captain told me to do this. Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
blinking, Eddie. See. All right. Yep. Jane
Jane,
Comodero has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome in. And let's see. Mike Arana says, I can't wait to see Twisters in the theater.
I know. I wonder if that's going to be like the old Twister. You know, they had another Twister, and I'm wondering if it's going to be like that.
They're going back to Toronto for more poutine.
Oh, really?
Oh, man, that journey was crazy. That was Poutine Tour Part 2. Yep. Y'all have fun and be safe.
Be safe.
Absolutely. Be safe on your travels. And if we ain't never said that on the show, please do that. Would you rather cruise to Cozumel or Nassau?
Nassau.
I'm thinking Cozumel for me.
Well, we can go to.
They got Paradise Beach in Cozumel.
They got the Straw Market in Nassau.
They got Paradise Beach in Cozumel.
Well, I like
that. Yes.
I do. I like Nassau.
Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let us know. All right. Life with Tanisha says, cruise to Cozumel. Take me to Nachi Kokum.
Okay.
Nachi. We're going to have to try that out.
We're going to try that out.
Yep. Okay. Captain says, I would rather 4th of July on a cruise.
Me too.
Yep.
Me too.
And Nadine JT says, Chicago too.
How about shooting?
Oh, okay. Journeys with June and Brady. My pups are scared of fireworks, so we generally stay at home. Yep.
Something here with the cats. They always get scared, so we stay.
And our great granddaughters are scared. Oh,
yeah.
How many ever we have?
We stay in time. Oh, okay. Here we go. Captain Billy J says hashtag pants check.
Pants check. Oh yeah, pants check.
Here we go. Nettie and JT, $750 fine for shooting off fireworks here in my city. Too many mosquitoes in the park, so I just stay at home. Summer cruise would cost too much and too many kids.
You know what? And that's why we don't go in the summer as well as the spring break. Can't do
it. Cruise Note says, we made mushroom spinach lasagna. Nice.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, dude. I really do like
I really do like that. The spinach.
Mushrooms.
You remember Shani did the and you know what? That's what I'm gonna do.
What, spinach dip?
No, the lasagna.
Lasagna rolls?
Yes.
Nice. Life with Lucia and Glenn says Wrong Trousers Day will be observed July 1st this year, and we owe it to the British for creating an event where the wackiest bottom wear can also help raise awareness for an important cause.
Yes, that's good.
Yep. Not only does observing this day help support sick children and their families, but it also brings communities together in a fun way. Yep. And yeah, Rob showed us a fresh bottle of maple syrup, some real Canadian stuff yesterday, made our mouth water.
Yes, because I can't find it down here in Texas.
Oh, here we go.
On the
Edgy Knitting Channel, call it Pins and Needles.
Pins and Needles. Can I use that controversial?
Let us know.
Please.
Or look, here's another one. Secret Sewing with Cheryl.
I like pins and needles.
Life with Lucia and Glenn says 2 weeks from now, Lobster Roll Tour.
Oh, now we're talking.
I know. That sounds good. I love me some lobster.
Now we're talking.
And they were talking to me about why I want to go so bad on the Canadian cruise. And I'm like this, I can meet Jimmy in the Northeast, and he can show me where to get some real good lobster from, and then just meet up with Rob in Canada and some of our Canadian people.
Anywhere in New England, it's all good lobster.
I'm serious. I want some lobster.
You know what?
Best lobsters in New England.
That is true.
Oh my God, look at this. Captain Billy J has a solution to the trouble here. Cheryl just needs to stick a knitting needle in Jeremy's eyes. He won't be blinking then.
Oh, good suggestion.
No.
Terrible.
That's,
we don't promote violence on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. We don't do that.
Oh God, it's so funny.
And Rob says, Lucia and Glenn, let me know when you're in the big Toronto.
There's no lobster up there.
Just cold weather.
Yep. Okay, PK Adventure Travel says Cozumel, hands down. 90% of the time, Nassau for me is staying on the ship.
Really? I love Nassau.
Nassau's cool.
I love
Just
the
walking
hustle
around.
and the bustle. I like that. Come here, come here. Jeremy saw me go down an alley.
Yeah.
in Nassau.
Just
I and he come get me, and I said, "No, it's okay.
bring your butt back. Come on, don't do that." Kathy Mills, what are you buying at the straw market? It is always so hectic, so I have avoided it for at least a handful of years.
Oh, I buy everything. The kids get their names on little purses, and Elijah gets a hat.
Where's his drum, Elijah?
Oh yeah, your drum.
Your drum.
Drum.
The last time I was in Nassau was 2019.
Really?
Yeah, Nassau's cool. We love it.
Yes.
We
We
get to get stuff like this. This is what we get. No, this is Bahamas. This was the straw market. We
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's
It's
high
Elijah.
quality stuff right here. We got that for him.
I love the straw market.
Love it.
Love it.
Savage Batman has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
So Batman,
Mm-hmm. All right, you got permission. Use it away.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Pins and needles.
Pins and needles. Love it.
Yes. And that's what we were trying to think of in a way. I had the picture.
Oh,
in my
look,
mind.
here's an alternative spelling. Pins and needles. Do it that way with Z's at the end.
Okay. Pins.
Yep. Canadian Cruise. I do want to do that.
He really does. And
Look. Hashtag Allie Walker. Boom.
yeah, because I did. I went down there, and we went,
That's a good idea for another cruise channel for people like you and Jennifer.
Oh,
Allie
yeah.
Cruiser.
and my sorority sister went on a cruise with us.
She
on
goes
our
down
Valentine.
alleys too.
She goes down alleys, and Jeremy grabbed her back.
That must be a
that was
sorority
in
thing.
Mexico. That was,
I don't know, man. Y'all
she
freaking
went
me
down
out.
there with a man and to the bank machine. Man,
Controversial cruising. I bought my first son at the straw market. They tried to give me a BOGO. I refused.
right?
can he be more specific about that?
I know, right? I have a feeling like he's going to do something. Okay. Nettie and JT, since they updated Nassau, it was much nicer than before.
It
Yes,
is now, yeah.
it's
Mhm.
Compared
very
to
nice.
the place back in the 80s, it was a real dump.
Yep. And Controversial Cruising says, I love Cheryl with her little journal.
Oh yeah, I got a journal,
Mm-hmm.
and this journal was free.
Yep.
From T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
I got two. One for me.
Y'all
and
need to
one
get on
for
that.
Hannah.
They give away something like once a month.
Uh-huh.
They do.
And Hannah has one, but she uses hers for
And this time around, the tumblers were more than 4 ounces.
yes, she does the if something comes up missing of hers,
Mhm.
she gets her journal
She does an investigation.
and she puts down the suspects, and she goes to the suspects. Oh man,
Yep.
Hannah's a trip.
Thank you for that share, Savage Batman. We always appreciate
Thank
this.
you.
Really, we do. Captain Billy J says, I'll be in Nassau in November and in January.
Okay.
I hope they keep it there.
Nettie and JT says, oh, yeah, I have that one as well.
Okay.
And
Oh, you
Together
got
We
the same
Travel
journal.
has made it in. Hello.
Good morning, Bill.
Welcome in. And Captain says, well, twice in January.
Well, I hope they keep it there. One of those.
Oh, my God.
I love Nassau.
Just terrible.
I do. It's just the people make me like it, and then we're gonna eat next time we go, so you can taste the food.
Oh, snap. James Catnese has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome
Good
in.
morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes. And we are.
There was a question here earlier that I was hoping you would say, but you kind of skipped it.
What was that?
With Cruise Nuts, saying asking me if I ever speak on this live.
Right.
Say I do, but the thing is, I was gonna tell them that I do, but today Cheryl is on communication
roll.
system lineup.
Yes.
Oh.
I got extra sleep.
And a
this
whole
morning.
weekend worth of YouTube watching that she had to just
let her
let it go.
let her get it out of her system before it gets worse. So
Right.
Yes. So I'm gonna get it out of my system.
there we go. See,
In the event that you have not followed Savage Batman, now is a good time for you to do so. Go check out his channel. He is 2 away from hitting that milestone, 250. So
he'll
please,
get
if
it.
you have not connected, go over there and hit him up.
He'll get it.
Yep. All right. PK Adventure Travel says, I will admit that we will get off the ship this November in Nassau, as we have not been there since the new port has been completed. Will be interesting to see what it is like now.
That will be the only reason that I go back, is just because of that, and that's it.
And let me tell you, something happened when we were there. This lady, what he said, wait, she goes, wait.
Where do you think I come from?
Oh my God.
This lady, she forgot her GoPro in Nassau in the women's bathroom. I was sitting down. See, they have a bench that you can sit down. So I was sitting down while Jeremy and the peer runners were looking for caps for their head. And so I said, what do I do? I get into somebody's business.
Mm-hmm.
She found a security guard who was standing next to me, and she was saying, and she came back in. I left my GoPro in the bathroom, and I went back in there, and it wasn't in there. And so in his mind, because it showed all over his face, he said, well, what do you want me to do about it? Because it's gone. Do you know who took it? You know? And she said no, and she just, she did like Elijah does with the DMDD.
Yeah, he's not responsible for her.
Yes.
Problem.
Journeys with Jude and Brady says, if you are eating in Nassau, go to Goldie's in the fish fry district. So very good. Best conch salad ever.
See, that's what I want you to try. I've already had it.
I did when I was younger. No.
Yep.
Nothing.
Oh, snap. Controversial Cruising says 249 now, Batman.
Oh,
We got one more. Can we get one more? Anthony on the move. Good morning and a terrific
Senor
July.
Antonio, how you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. See you on NSMC. Yeah.
And we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for me to show you the visitor that we have in town today. And it is, once again,
the Breeze.
The Carnival Breeze. I'm glad I got that shot before it zoomed up. And look at that. People getting off the ship. Ain't that a sad day right there, y'all? Look at that. Oof. That's rough right there.
You gotta return no matter what. So
you know, I went to Whataburger the day that they were here last and picked up breakfast. It was a group of like 30 of them in the Whataburger, and they were all eating breakfast. And the organizer of the trip was like, "Come on, y'all! It's 9:30. We gotta get down to the port. We gotta do this. We gotta go park." I'm like, "It's 9:30. Relax." And you're on vacation, but with you cruising with 30 people, you know, you're bound to run into something.
Somebody's got to be in charge.
Right. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I'm just standing there. I'm like, have a good cruise. So if you are sailing away on this beautiful vessel, we are waking up to 83 degrees here in Galveston with 90% humidity and partly cloudy. Your sail away forecast is as follows, and this is the first time I've seen the actual temperature break 90 degrees today. It is 91. The sail away forecast is going to be 91 degrees this afternoon with 63% humidity and partly cloudy. So it's going to be a hot one out there. Where are the rest of our ships? Let's see. The Breeze is in Galveston. The Dream is in Key West. The Jubilee is in Cozumel. Harmony is at sea. And the Mariner is in Costa Maya. Ooh, they're in port today. I know they're hot. My goodness. And it is also time for us to check in with Miss Hannah and see how she's doing today.
Dad goes bananas. Bananas.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Jeremy Goes Bananas, the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history. Today is no different. It is Monday. Happy TGIM Monday. We need to make that a thing.
No, I don't like it.
TGIM?
Nope,
Oh, okay.
don't like it.
All right. Well, it is July 1st, and on this day in 1535, Sir Thomas More went on trial for treason for refusing to accept King Henry VIII as head of the Church of England.
Mm.
You
And
call that treason?
huh?
And that was treason?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, King Henry VIII, he was part of the. See, I do that. Tudors clan, and the Tudors were something serious back in the day. They killed everybody,
Mm-hmm.
wives, everything.
In 1690, in the Battle of Boyne, King William III of England defeated former King James II, who was attempting to take back the throne.
Mm.
In 1863, the Battle of Gettysburg, one of the most important battles of the American Civil War, began. In 1903, the first Tour de France began, and the race went on to become cycling's most prestigious and difficult event.
Yes.
In 1963, the U.S. Postal Service instituted the Zone Improvement Plan Code, commonly known as the ZIP Code.
Mm.
Before this moment, I did not know what ZIP stood for,
But now you know.
but now I know. Zone Improvement Plan. In 1968, the United States, the United Kingdom, and the USSR and 59 other states signed the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty in an attempt to halt the spread of nuclear weapons.
That's right. They did.
In 1979, Sony began selling its Walkman, the portable cassette player, an international sensation. The device changed the way people listen to music.
I still got mine.
Do you?
Nice. In 1997, the Crown Colony of Hong Kong officially reverted to Chinese sovereignty, ending 156 years of British rule. In 2002, the International Criminal Court, established to prosecute and adjudicate individuals accused of genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity, began sittings.
Mm.
In 2004, iconic American motion picture and stage actor Marlon Brando, the most celebrated of the method actors, died at the age of 80.
Mm.
In 2020, the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, a controversial trade pact that took effect in 1994, was replaced by the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA.
Mm.
And finally, the Dominion of Canada was formed on this day in 1867, an event subsequently celebrated as an annual Canadian holiday. Its current name, Canada Day, was opted in 1982, marked by parades, fireworks, and the display of flags. And that will do it for On This Day in History.
Dad want bananas.
Oh, snap. Wait a minute. You spoke him up and talked about a show. Now here he is on the morning show. Griswold Family Vacay
Oh, my
has made
God.
it in. Good
Oh.
morning.
Let me repeat what I said.
Mm.
I shared him out because I felt, man, other people need to feel like an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And I shared him out. And then I said I was going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, oh man, I really enjoyed your show.
Yep.
I
Yeah, those guys like deer in headlights.
mean,
Yep.
I loved it. I'm waiting for the next show.
I couldn't have been on that show.
I could, you know,
I know. Walking with Goldie said, "Did someone say my name?"
Yes, I did.
Yep.
I said for everybody to go over there and check you out because
Mhm.
you live in Romania.
That's right.
That
Yeah.
Saturday night with the Danny show. Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. There were it was Captain Amy, Eric B, who just was so reserved, like,
Mhm.
oh, I don't do those things. But then they asked him one question. I just did that the other day.
Mike Arana is following the hashtag TGIM. I'm serious. We need to make this a thing. We do.
See, You need to
Thank
go up,
goodness
you
it's a
need to go
Monday.
up
It's
there.
time to get to work.
you need to go up there with Mike and Rihanna.
No, I need to go to Canadian Family Life.
Oh yeah.
If I go anywhere,
But
would you
Tiff-
rather Canadian Family Life's cooking or Church's chicken?
Oh God.
See what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's a no-brainer
She
for
can
me.
make-
I like
Tiffany
home
can make
cooking
a
better.
meal out of crackers, you know.
Right. Walking with Goldie says, "What are you knitting, lovely Cheryl?"
I'm knitting another blanket. I went on YouTube, and this guy that I follow on YouTube, that's a knitter, he showed me how to do a blanket that's not. It doesn't connect. You see, it's not connecting. I'm on a circular knitting needles, and you can do it, and it's even better. You can put more, cast on more, but I got the big ones. You
Mhm.
can cast on more and make the blanket huge. Now I just finished a huge blanket,
Mhm.
and it's for my daughter, and it is huge. It was
It's a
heavy.
grown person blanket.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
very heavy, and I didn't like when I had to bind off because it was so many. It took me all day yesterday to bind off.
Yep. Mike Rana says, "You know you're old when you remember the Walkman."
Yeah, Eddie.
Cruise Nut says, "I still have an Atari system with 30 games. I have an Atari Flashback with over 100 games."
Alex has one too, and Atari.
I do. I got the Flashback, and all of the games are digital. There's no cartridges or anything needed. It never skips. It never freezes up or anything. I love it.
And she still has a Sega game system also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Flashback is cool because it has all of the games built into it.
And Danny, if you don't mind, drop your link so people can.
Oh,
connect to
okay.
you.
Griswold says, "Thanks, guys. Glad you all had a good time."
Oh, we did.
And Captain Billy J says, "I'm in the hot seat on Griswold's show next time in 2-3 weeks."
Okay.
So it's another episode.
Oh my God.
Yep. And okay, cruising on the high season travel says hashtag Church's Chicken.
No.
Yep. Oh, okay. Well, here's a correction to the Monday thing. It's no, Jeremy. It's hashtag OMGIM. Oh, okay.
I'm sitting here and laughing.
Controversial Cruising says, "Do you knit coffee mug holders?"
Do I what? Knit. Oh, not yet. But I can learn
Mhm.
because the guy that I'm following, he's awesome. He can do anything.
Here we go. Walking with Goldie says, "Yes, I made a queen size bed for my sister with irregular, colorful lines."
Yes.
That'll
And
work.
I'm doing colorful lines for the next one.
Captain Billy J still has his original Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh, you knew what that was, huh?
NES. Yeah.
I
I
saw
know
mine a long time ago.
Really? Yeah. But the original PlayStation was good too.
But it was when I was moving from Miami to New York, and I needed a few bucks on the side. So I put a sign for it, $500. I just put the sign, and the first guy called me and said he came and bought it
Mhm.
just like that. So I'm like,
Yep.
okay.
That'll work. Yeah, some of those retro games are really paying off now. Now that if you can keep them working, you know.
And tell them how they can connect each other because Griswold is new.
Yeah, if you are a creator in the chat here, please type in the word hashtag creator, and Nightbot will be sure to drop your link, no matter whose chat you're in. Or you can type in hashtag ELS. It does not matter.
And let me tell you, create Cruise Carnival, Scott.
Reset.
Scott just dropped his link in the chat, but thank you so much.
All right. Well, we are once again caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Eddie to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
So today, with a tropical depression brewing and moving toward the Caribbean, cruise lines are likely to need to make itinerary changes in the coming week to stay clear of raw waves and strong winds. Royal Caribbean's intention is now the first to make such changes, switching Icon's complete itinerary to keep out of the storm's path. Icons of the Seas was scheduled to depart from Miami, Florida on June 29 on a Eastern Caribbean sailing that would bring the 240 gross ton vessel uncomfortably close to the storm's projected track. Instead, the cruise lines has reached out to guests the evening before embarkation to inform them of a complete itinerary change. Oh my God. Instead of visiting San Martin and St. Thomas as planned, the ship will now visit Cozumel and Costa Maya in Mexico. The cold, and then, the storm's going that way anyway, so I don't know what they're thinking. The code to Royal Caribbean's private island destination, the Bahamas, purpose day accompanied remains the same, and even on the same day, Friday, July 5th, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. by the time the storm's projected to be well past the area. Let's hope so. And other similar news, as Hurricane Beryl rapidly threatening the purchase of the Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises has opted to adjust the week's itinerary for Celebrity Beyond to keep the ship further from the storm's impact. The good news for guests is that they will still enjoy all their ports of call, just in a different order than originally planned. The 141 gross ton H-class Celebrity Beyond is currently sailing a coveted ABC itinerary in the Southern Caribbean. The ship left for Everglades in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on Saturday, June 29 for the 8-9 sailing. After 2 days at sea, Celebrity Beyond was to have visited Bonaire, the easternmost of the islands, on Tuesday, July 2nd, followed by Curaçao and Aruba on Wednesday and Thursday, respectively. Unfortunately, the Hurricane Beryl is also scheduled to be closest to Bonaire on Tuesday. Guests on board Celebrity Beyond were notified of their itinerary change on board the vessel. To keep better distance from the storm, the itinerary will be reversed with the ships visiting Aruba first, followed by Curaçao, and then Bonaire last. And last but not least, guests aboard Norwegian Cruise Line's Norwegian J will not be sailing the cruise they anticipated when they embarked at Port Canaveral on Saturday, June 29. Due to Hurricane Beryl projected path and intensity, the ship will now be sailing an Eastern Caribbean itinerary instead of the original Western Caribbean route. Guests were notified of the change on Sunday, June 30th, while enjoying their day at Great Stirrup Cay, the cruise line's private island destination in the Bahamas. Norwegian J was to have visited Jamaica on Tuesday, July 2nd, followed by Grand Cayman and Cozumel on Wednesday and Thursday. At those times, Hurricane Beryl will be approaching each destination. In the stern were to accelerate in the coming days that could have put the cruise ship at risk. Instead, Norwegian J will now visit San Juan, Puerto Rico from 11 to 8 on Tuesday, Tortola in the British Virgin Isles from 6 a.m. to 1 on Wednesday, and Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Thursday. This will keep the 93,000 gross ton Jewel-class ship well out of storm's reach and will provide a much smoother and more pleasant cruise experience for guests. Dun, dun, dun. So, it seems like everything right now, it's all about the hurricane. So we'll see how that develops. We awake? The froze? Looking at the it's down at the Virgin Islands on the bottom, so I'm telling you that track is going towards Mexico. In the Cozumel Peninsula, it's right on the way. If it stays that path. But if he between Cuba and Mexico decides to turn, watch out, Texas. You guys are muted.
We've been muted this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, but the thing of it is, we've already packed our bags.
Yep.
In case we have to leave, and Embarkation Nation, they're probably going.
I know they're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
Yep.
I know Jennifer got plans. Her and Andrew.
Mhm. Sustained winds of 130 miles an hour. My goodness.
Yeah. So we're looking closely.
Yeah, we are.
Being here in Galveston,
We have to
Man,
watch.
we
We
have
have
to
to
watch
watch
it.
stuff like this.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Mike and Rihanna used to have an N64. Hey, that'll work. I could never get used to the
never had
controller.
any of those things.
I could never get used to the controller. Walking with Goldie says I have 2 different sweaters started. One is blocked at the sleeves and the neck.
Okay.
And Mike and Rihanna says Hurricane Beryl went from a Cat 1 to a Cat 4. It's the first ever Cat 4 hurricane in June.
Exactly. You've been watching. I watch it because I've got to be able to know, because we're right here by the water.
Mm-hmm.
And during the rain event that we just had, the water came up the hill.
Walking with Goldie wants to know the source of your knitting guy. Who's the guy?
RJ, I can tell you.
Yep.
And, you drop his link. It is RJ. I'm telling you.
Hang on. Commercial break, everybody.
No, it's not commercial break. Just keep going. Y'all keep talking.
Oh, okay.
I'll figure it out.
Cruise Nut says we rode out a Cat 2 hurricane in Cozumel back in 2020. I got video footage of the whole thing. Hey, that dog will hunt.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
I
Hey,
play.
Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott have made it back. Good morning.
Good morning.
Been busy here at work. Yuck.
I know.
Yeah.
Man.
All right.
History.
Here we go. PK Adventure Travel says, yeah, I think Beryl will stay low and not swing up into Florida, at least unless there is a wind shear. But everyone a little further west, be careful. Yes. Absolutely.
We're going to be careful because we can't drink this water out here.
Nope.
His name is RJ Knits. Here it is right here.
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Nope, not yet. Hang on. Commercial break, everybody. RJ Knits.
There, my baby.
Is that him?
Yes.
Okay. Ah! Well, I can't do it. I can't do it. Ah! That's copywritten material. Okay. Well, here's his link.
He sort of sounds like Scott, though. He's got the deep voice,
Uh-huh.
the deep, sexy voice.
Okay. Well, here's
Did y'all
his
ever
link.
listen? I shouldn't say that, but Controversial Cruising does have that deep, sexy voice.
Anthony on the Move says we are storm watching in Louisiana too.
That's right, because we're on the coast. You're between the one that they say is going toward Miami. What is it called? 96L, I think. And then we're watching anything that gets close to Mexico. We get the rain.
Yep.
In a way, we get flooded, regardless. You know.
Take it easy, Cruise Nuts. Thank you so
These
much for
nuts.
making the show.
See you in October.
Yep. All right. No, RJ Knits. Yeah, we dropped RJ Knits channel, so go ahead and follow him if you want to start knitting.
But you don't have to follow him. You can just like it and then keep it to a playlist, because that's what I do. I go back to him for several things, like to purl, knit one, purl, or knit on one side and purl on the next.
Good morning, Jimmy from
Good
the Astute
morning.
Tourist. Hello.
Yes,
Welcome
we just got
in.
through talking about you. Well, not just, but earlier.
Savage Batman says us New Yorkers get the aftermath.
Mhm.
Yep. Of her.
Not everything.
Right. Well, this noise, they're outside cutting grass right now,
I'm
believe it or
sorry.
not.
I'm sorry.
They
It's the
passed
landscape people.
they passed right in front of our door.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And they're going to pass through several times cutting concrete instead of grass. I don't know why they do this.
And our ring is
it's
gonna go
concrete
off.
right there. And yeah, the doorbell's going to go off. Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. Savage Batman says us New Yorkers and people up north get the aftermath, which is the rain.
Yeah.
Yep. And Walking with Goldie says already subbed. I'll check it out when I pick up that sweater.
Okay.
That'll work.
Okay. And you know what? He will write him a note and he will get back with you. I tell you.
All right. So let's see. Eddie, who is coming on for the remainder of the day on YouTube? Mm-hmm.
I know we be dancing.
That want to get you going.
Yes.
So coming up at 11 a.m. Eastern times will be Chili Cruises. Also, Mona did what?
Mona did what?
Live today at 11. 12 o'clock noonish sometime today. Mayhem and Miracles will be live. Hopefully 5 p.m. The Bob Files will have a premiere. Also 7 p.m. tonight, Cruise Nuts will have a drone premiere. 8 p.m. Happy Luggage will travel. And 10 p.m. tonight, Plum Travelers will have a trivia about Canada Day. So check that out.
All right. Well, that will work.
Mm-hmm. It's a good lineup.
It is. And let's see. Baby has a question of the day.
I do. My question is, do you dance on the cruise?
Yep.
Really simple. Do you find yourself getting on that dance floor and shaking?
Especially doing
What you got?
Sail Away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all over on Sail Away. Just dance.
Do you dance on the cruise?
Do you dance?
Yeah. Do you have a good time?
Booty.
Or are you more of a relaxed type of cruiser? Let us
Yes.
know.
To me, it all depends on the music.
I just dance.
Okay, here we go. Controversial Cruising says, "Oh, I wobble and Cupid shuffle like no one's business."
Okay.
Me too.
Me too.
Those are the only two that I
He
actually
watched-
practiced.
Yeah, he watched you too.
Yep. Cruise Nuts. I have to dance. I am forced into it.
Well, I'll see you at Sail Away,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna dance.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Journeys with June and Brady. I chair dance all the time.
Cheer dance.
Mm-hmm. Walking with Goldie. I dance, even though I've never been on a cruise.
That's right, Goldie. I dance. I can't help it.
And not to let us down, as I know he won't, Captain Billy J says, "Do I dance on a cruise? Just a horizontal mambo in the cabin." Horizontal mambo. We haven't done that one.
Stop.
What? Horizontal mambo sounds fun. All righty. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. We really, really, really appreciate each and every one of you. There's a public service announcement that Baby has for everybody.
I like that. It's so.
Mm-hmm.
See, me and Eddie be dancing.
Yep.
We be dancing. When the music come on, it's
And
like dance.
Mike and Rihanna dance. Also, I shake my booty all the time in the house.
Oh, okay.
And
When you
Cruise
get on that rock and roll cruise, you'll be shaking your booty.
and Cruise Nut says, "Poor pillow, Billy J." Oof. Yep. Be sure to check out your pillows whenever you get on the cruise ship.
Yes.
Anthony on the Move says, "I'm usually enjoying a good nap during Sail Away."
Really?
That'll work.
I've done that.
Controversial Cruising has a question. Is that the make version of a Mamba? Male version of a Mamba. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's get up out of here before we have one of those type of Friday night shows. Everybody take care of each
Friday
other
night
out there.
shows.
Be sure to take care of yourselves. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Good morning.